Welcome guys to another episode on the Minecraft Hardcore World. If you're wondering where I am, I essentially spent like another hour after the Christmas episode because I was just really bothered by the iron farm not working. And so I kind of just restructured that whole area. I messed up a few things, but it's already okay. And then also I moved all the villagers over to here. They're all in this little area, you know, packed in with enough living space. So yeah, we're doing fine on that front, and we have quite a bit of iron as well. So I have a few things I could be working on today. I think one of the first farms that I'm gonna try to gear up to make is a wither skeleton farm at some point in the future. Probably during season 3. Now, to get a wither skeleton farm, normally you need like the piglins to attract wither skeletons to try and kill them or whatever. The farm I designed, the farm design that I'm using does not need any of that and is very effective. But I'll make a tutorial for that. Not a tutorial. I mean, I'll build that, when it's time. In order to actually build any farms in the Nether, I have to actually like make it out alive from the Nether. And I'll give 1.16 credit. Nether is like one of the only things that got more difficult in later updates because there's just so much that's added that even though it is easier to get to places faster, things like piglin brutes and also so many different biomes, it makes it a little harder. Definitely more fun. So yeah, Nether update was definitely one of the best updates in Minecraft. But that's not really important right now because we are still in 1.15. I think I'm gonna start off this episode by going to the Nether and just enchanting, just maxing out all my gear really quickly, because I really want to get looting on my stuff. And now that I have enough iron to make a few anvils, I don't think this is gonna take too long. Maybe it'll take like 5 hours or something like that, but really, how long could this possibly take? I don't know. So I'm just gonna grab all this wool and head on in there. At some point, I think I'm gonna have to make an auto sheep farm, which I know are like really simple because all they really are is just like a little chamber of one sheep in it and like some grass, and sheep just like makes wool over and over, and it just shears the sheep over and over. And it's really simple, but yeah, I'm probably still gonna have to make one. I know I could just, keep on shearing them manually, but they're kind of loud. It's kind of annoying. Still got... Oh, let me grab some. Oh, I have enough. Alright, so what basically ended up happening is that I headed back, and I think either I forgot to mute my mic or unmute my audio or whatever because I was recording a time lapse before. But I don't know what happened. Either way, I started building, expanding the trading hall because I kind of realized that trying to roll for trades on the enchantment table takes really long, and I was also just burning through a lot of my lapis really quickly. So I decided to go back and instead just build expand the trading hall because I moved the villagers over to make sure the iron farm worked. So I moved the villagers into a new part of the trading hall, which I just built, and also made the whole place look a lot better. As you can see, it's all made out of stone bricks now and has a little bit more detailing, so everything looks a little bit more organized. I also moved the zombie in. I don't know if I moved it in during this point, but yeah, at some point I moved a zombie in as well, and so I used that to zombify a bunch of the other villagers. Overall, yeah, it ended up paying off pretty well, I think. But it did take a really long time. Alright, so I've got my first villager. He's got an efficiency 5 trade, so I'm just gonna lock in the trade, I think. And then block off this area. And also probably the other area. And I think, actually, let me check on set up a brewing stand out here. Alright. I have a weakness potion, 14 golden apples, so we have all the stuff I really need. I also made a chest plate at one point because I don't really want my stuff to be gone. But I think what I'm gonna do is just oh, hey, wait, where are you going? Oh, you can't leave yet. Okay. Let me turn the volume down a little. I don't know how loud it is for when it's recording, but it's very loud for me, so. Alright, so this guy should just be pushed in. And now if I just step out of sight. Yeah. And we will now have a converted villager. We just wait long enough. I'm so glad that I'm on hard mode. This makes this part of my life so much easier. Come on. You can do it. Come on, villager, you can escape. You can definitely make it. Oh, it's too late. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this zombie villager out of here as well. Once I have him situated, all I need to do is do the same thing to all the other villagers. This is one of those cases where I'm just really glad that I have a... Oh, well, actually I have no water left, but whatever. Oh, well, actually, I kind of need water, don't I? And also, I don't want this to be open at all. Let's see. If I can just, Here, I just need to block off this area. Can I not place the trapdoor? There we go. Okay. Blocked them off. I have some stuff. I'm gonna go grab another water bucket. Alright, so all I need to do is do that to the other villagers, and then we'll be ready to enchant. So I've zombified all the villagers once, and they're still, some of them aren't giving great trades. I mean, actually this quick charge guy is pretty useful, but most of the villagers still, the efficiency one went from 57 to 26, and I'm not trying to waste my emeralds on that because I have to convert this. Oh wait, no, I have to convert this one and this. 2 different tools, and then I might make another shovel later for silk touch as well. So I want to have a pretty cheap efficiency 5, especially because I kind of need it. So yeah, I'm just gonna start rolling trades again because some of them I haven't even rolled yet. I just had the efficiency one and now the quick charge one rolled. But I think I'm gonna start going through and getting all the other villagers to get some decent trades. Man, trying to get maxed out trades in this game and maxed out armor in this game takes a little bit longer than I thought it would. Not really sure why. It's kind of an end-game thing. Just randomly ate food for some reason. That's cool. Kind of just tapped it, but whatever. Multi-shot, Unbreaking 3, Quick Charge 3, and multi-shot, and we're gonna name this one Second Amendment Rights. There we go. Because I already have this. Normally I know my sword that, but it's a special day today. A good time lapse for this was really, really hard. The only really good way to do it was to either speed it up all the way or use replay mod. And replay mod, because I had to gather over 3 hours of footage, just ended up running like garbage. There's no really good way to put it. It just ran like shit. And so what you're watching right now is essentially a glorified slideshow. There's some moments where you can see the individual frames. And I mean, I think it's just because I tried to record such a long period of time, but to be fair, I didn't really expect going in that it was gonna take so long. But you know, if you really want to, you can pay attention to the individual frames on the zombies movement. You know, enjoy the slideshow while you're at it. Sorry that I couldn't get anything better, but this is really the best I could do. And I guess enjoy the music. The music is pretty good. Alright, so I basically have all the trades maxed out. I have all the villagers in place, and they're all kind of chilling here. But a couple problems. First of all, that I probably need more villagers. I mean, I have more villagers. Adding them takes a long time, and so does zombifying them. And plus, I'm kind of like, well, I'm not out of anything. I still can make more mushrooms and stuff, but I think for now, I'm gonna head to the Nether and just see what I can do with the amount of stuff that I have, because I have quite a lot of stuff, and so I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna apply all of that. I do want to get a looting villager, though. I mean, to be honest, I might just get a villager for every trade, because when I start building like bigger farms, like sugarcane farms and whatever, then I can get much better trades. Because I think almost all of these guys trade paper. This guy trades paper. Well, this guy does not trade paper. This guy trades paper. This guy, okay, half and half. But you know what? It's fine. Maybe if I zombify this guy twice, I might be able to get infinite book trades. But either way, I think I just want to see how far I can get with my stuff already, because I have a lot. I have more than enough unbreaking books for all my gear, even though a lot of it doesn't have unbreaking, which is actually kind of surprising, because most of the time unbreaking books just kind of come with the enchantments. But you know what? I think we can work this out. And it also does kind of help that I don't really need to roll on the enchantment table as much now. Because I think with villagers, you can have a lot more control over it. As much of a wild card as the villagers can be sometimes, at least now you can, like, there's no cost for re-rolling, instead of like having to go for 3 lapis every time. I might get thorns on everything as well, in fact. That might be a good idea. Alright, so I think just about everything is kind of covered when it comes to enchantments. I've got unbreaking on everything, I've got mending on everything, and I think just about every enchantment is about maxed. There are a few little things that I still need to work on, though. First of all, adding thorns to my armor is going to be a little useful. I know it wears down the durability, but because I have mending, and you know, the only thing I'm going to be fighting in this world are probably just dumb, stupid mobs anyway, it'll probably be fine. And then, I think the only other thing I'm missing is like looting. Looting on my sword, thorns on the armor, and I don't know, maybe a silk touch villager. Yeah, I think besides that, I'm basically good to go. And it's kind of nice, I won't lie. Oh yeah, feather falling, actually. I need feather falling on a pair of boots. Yeah, I could just sit there and roll forever, you know, the Piglin farm, but it takes, honestly, I think it takes longer to get to level 30 than it does to just like grind out villagers. And that's just a big difference. At that farm, the Piglin farm isn't even really meant for XP. It's good for XP, but the main point I think is just drops, because it's a looting based farm, so you're supposed to just, you know, use looting to get everything. Now let's see what's going on here. I see a wandering trader llama, but no trader nearby, which is kind of odd. I'm sure it's nothing. At some point, maybe I could add a wandering trader to this farm, actually. That might be interesting. Okay. So let's make some more lecterns. First of all, kind of just gonna be repeating what I've already been doing, but now just to wrap up a few small parts of this. Let's head back. I have got quite a bit of gold. This might be slower than the promised rate, but to be honest, I don't really care. I have a diamond sword that I was planning to make a smite sword out of, but I'm just gonna leave it here, and maybe I'll do that later, because it's not really that necessary. And besides, I also kind of need to end this episode here. This one's been a longer one to make, and I mean, I know most of it's just like boring grinding. You know what, since I kind of just feel like it. Oh shit, okay, well I just fell out. That's okay too. I was gonna try to kill all the ones that are, you know, we'll go back and try to kill them. I'm sure this won't lead to me dying. Actually, I have like 5 fireworks. Let's just go back. Yeah, this is just too much Minecraft for a day. But you know what? In the end, it's okay. It's made a lot of progress today. All my stuff is essentially maxed out, so, except for the bow, which I mean, I'll do that later in a later episode. Crossbow's done. Sword is maxed. Pickaxes are. So is the shovel. I mean, I don't know where the shovel went, but should I go back for the shovel? You know what? Yeah, I'll go back for the shovel. Don't know how I managed to leave it in the nether, but I kind of left hastily. We'll go back for the shovel. I'll grab it. Looks like all the piglins are gone too, so there's that. And I just like straight up disappeared. They're just gone. Completely despawned. Oh, these guys are still here though. I mean, the glass is so convenient. They just can't do anything to you because of it. Alright, let's go grab the shovel. And I mean, grab some paper, make some fireworks. And now we can actually head back. I'm gonna leave all these anvils here. Maybe I'll need them later. Even if it's not for this farm, maybe I'll make a better XP farm later. There's a Guardian one that's pretty good. Like, there's a lot of good portal-based designs. They just require so much obsidian that I need to make an obsidian farm when we get to 1.16. I need to make a lot of farms. And I mean, I'll try to make as many as possible with the amount of episodes that I have left in Season 2, but that's all for a different time. I feel like I've done enough for today. Anyways, guys, that was another episode on the Minecraft Hardcore World. Hope you guys enjoyed. This one took a lot more work than normal ones. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. So to all the people who made it to the end, I would like to thank you for watching through all of this. Maybe it was a great viewing experience, but I mean, it probably wasn't. It wasn't great for me to, you know, make this video because I spent a really long time making it, probably like in total like 3 or 4 or 5 hours actually, of just straight recording. And the problem was like that wouldn't have been a problem. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of time, but that wouldn't have been a problem if I had been doing something, you know, vaguely interesting. But no, it was not even boring. It was worse than boring. It was Minecraft villagers. Like the audio there, I didn't realize it, but I set my desktop audio to higher than my mic audio, and I'm never doing that again because having to edit through that was awful. But the thing is, I can't just go into the next episode and say like, so guys, I expanded the trading hall by an entire new section, and then I also, you know, maxed out all my armor, you know, and can't like I can't do that because then there'd be, you know, some raised eyebrows and oh my god, guys, I did some off-camera mining. Guys. But yeah, so I had to kind of show all this. But you know, this is to any future people. You can skip this episode if you want, or maybe it's really great. I'm not sure, but I would skip anything to do with villagers, me personally. Anyway, thank you for watching all the way through if you did, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.